Today, we're diving into a challenge that just about everyone in the professional world knows all too well: project management. We're going to explore how AI is about to completely change how we plan, execute, and deliver our most important work. But let's start with a really basic question. With all the amazing technology we have, why is managing a project still so difficult? I mean, why does it feel so chaotic so often? It's a feeling I'm sure you know well. It's something professionals everywhere are dealing with, day in and day out. The truth is, our tools just haven't kept up with how we work, right? We're all stuck wrestling with a bunch of different fragmented tools. We're buried in endless spreadsheets that are basically obsolete the second you email them. We spend hours building these fragile manual schedules that just fall apart the minute something changes. And don't even get me started on the unpredictable risks and the constant battles over who's working on what. And the worst part? After all that hassle, reporting takes hours, literally hours of manual work, and our stakeholders are still left scratching their heads. Yeah, it's pretty clear the old way just isn't cutting it anymore. It's broken. So what if we could just start over? Build a totally new approach from the ground up, one that's actually powered by intelligence. Well, that's exactly what we're going to look at right now. Let me introduce you to PM Molly. So what is it? At its heart, it's a next-generation project management platform. And yes, it's powered by AI. But it's really more than just another tool or another app. It's a fundamentally new way to think about getting projects done. So, what's the secret sauce here? What makes it so different? Well, PM Molly does something really smart. It takes the incredible power of artificial intelligence and combines it with professional, proven project management methods. We're talking about frameworks from the Project Management Institute, PMI, which is pretty much the gold standard for this stuff. It's where cutting-edge intelligence meets serious discipline. And the mission here couldn't be clearer. This isn't about making a few tiny tweaks here and there. The creators put it bluntly. PM Molly was built to fix this. The whole point is to tackle those core problems, the fragmented tools, the endless manual work, to solve them head on. All right, let's get into the good stuff. We're going to start with the first major capability, and trust me, it's a game changer: AI-driven project planning. Think about this. It's all about taking your big idea and turning it into a full, ready-to-go plan, almost instantly. You know that feeling, right? The biggest hurdle for any new project is just starting. Staring at that blank document, the blank spreadsheet, that blinking cursor. Well, PM Molly gets rid of that completely. You just give it the high-level idea, and the AI does the heavy lifting, translating it into a structured, professional plan. And look, we're not just talking about a simple to-do list here. The AI generates a whole suite of professional planning documents. I mean, we're talking about a formal project charter, a detailed scope definition, a complete work breakdown structure, plus you get comprehensive plans for your resources, your schedule, the budget, risks, and even communications. It's literally the entire foundation of your project, and it's built for you in just a few minutes. What's really cool is the AI can help you before a project even gets approved. Take a look at this decision support framework. It helps you figure out if a project is even a good idea in the first place. Does it align with your strategy? What's the potential financial return? Is it actually feasible? This means you're making smarter, data-backed decisions right from the very beginning. And we all know projects are about people, right? PM Molly helps you navigate that human element too. It builds out a complete stakeholder register for you, so you can instantly map out the entire political landscape of your project. Suddenly, figuring out who you need to keep in the loop, who you need to consult, it all becomes a structured, data-driven process instead of just guesswork. And that stakeholder map isn't just a document that sits there. It feeds directly into a complete PMI-aligned communications plan. The platform literally generates a clear strategy that outlines exactly who gets what information, how often they get it, and how you should deliver it. This is how you get ahead of problems. It prevents those communication disasters that we've all seen sink otherwise good projects. Okay, so the planning power is obviously huge. But a project is more than just the plan, right? It's a whole journey. And that brings us to the next critical piece of the puzzle: having complete command over the entire project lifecycle, all from one intelligent, integrated platform. The scope here is really impressive.
PM Molly isn't one of those tools you use for planning and then just ditch once the work starts. No, it's designed to be with you every step of the way, guiding you through the whole project lifecycle, from that first spark of an idea all the way to the formal sign-off at the end.
And it covers all the key phases, sticking to those professional PMI standards. You've got initiation, which is all about defining and authorizing the project. Then planning, which we've already seen in detail. Next is controlling. That's where you track and manage everything. And finally, closing, where you wrap it all up and get that formal acceptance. Now, during that critical controlling phase, this is where it all comes together. This is your command center. Forget about spending hours pulling data for reports. Instead, you get these real-time, executive-ready dashboards. You can track your performance against your original plan using key metrics like CPI and SPI, so you know instantly if you're on track, ahead of schedule, or, maybe falling a bit behind. And the key word here really is integration. Everything is connected. Your plan, the actual work being done, the reporting, it's all in one place. This finally ends that constant battle of trying to make your spreadsheet talk to your scheduling tool and then trying to cram all that into a PowerPoint deck. It's just one single, seamless, and really smart system. So this all sounds pretty amazing, right? But what does it actually do for you? What's the real-world impact? Let's talk about the PM Molly Advantage and what it could mean for your projects and for your company's bottom line. Okay, it really comes down to a few key benefits. First, your project planning is way faster and a whole lot smarter. That directly leads to more accurate schedules and cost estimates. The system helps you manage your resources better, so you're not constantly dealing with conflicts. It also gives you a heads up on risks before they blow up into major problems. And when you add all that up, you just get higher project success rates. Simple as that. And I think this quote just nails the whole philosophy behind it. It's about letting project managers do what they do best. It's about being able to manage with real structure, with total clarity, and with intelligence. The things that really define a great PM. But now, supercharged with the power of AI. Look, this isn't just another small step forward. It's a complete reimagining of what's possible. By bringing together that professional discipline with true artificial intelligence, this really is pointing the way to the future of how we're all going to manage and deliver complex work. So that really just leaves us with one last question. After seeing how an integrated AI-powered approach can just wipe away all the friction and chaos we're used to, the real question is for you. Are you ready to experience project management without all the pain?